Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Faith in Despair. It is a really weird looking roguelike deck builder, but one that I really like, where effectively every creature, every spell is made of modular components, and you kind of cobble them together over the course of a run. Upgrading various things, unlocking various abilities, using synergies in unique and interesting ways. I really like this game, and we're just going to dive right in and check it out. Welcome to Hell, Faith. It's really hard to do when I don't have my glasses on. You want to live, you have to play against me for eternity. Well, that's fair enough. So, Lacrima Pack. These are the these are the customizable like spell orb modifier orbs. I don't know. Anyway, remember, beat 3 chapters to win and stay alive. Okay, so first and foremost, we have characters. So whenever this character is healed, nothing happens. And then we have a bunch of other characters. So Yahuel, Nariel, it's like a weird beefed out mushroom horror, and then some random creatures. What if there's like reasons for those characters having names? Their stats don't seem to be like noticeably higher. Okay, well, one way or another, ally attack. Whenever an ally of this creature attacks, weaken, reduces attack by 30%, so that will apply it presumably to the enemy. First blood, whenever they get hit in the fight, gonna give them that. Whenever they're healed, shield, I don't know. So this spell is unfortunately currently completely useless, but that's fine, we'll get more. So we can go here to study. Study is not bad. Let's go this direction. We're gonna have to do a regular fight first. Okay. Death, fracture. Ooh. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna put him right there. And do we leave it as is? I think so. So the one thing to note about this game is we have faith. That's more or less our HP. We'll lose that, we lose. Despair is a different thing. There's no energy system in this game. However, the more I cast spells, the higher my despair gets. When that maxes out, it unlocks a curse, which gives me a downside. Conversely, I have blessings in the bottom right corner that give me bonuses. Whenever the fight ends, I gain 2 faith, and I reduce my despair by 1. So there's pretty much no way for me to fully manage the despair, but that's okay. Now, unfortunately, these enemies are stronger than me. So that makes this a little trickier. Let's see. Now I could do ally attack weak. I could swap these two out. I could also just use this. Impulse does regular magic damage. Or we could just heal in a bit. Considering neither of these characters have taken too much damage, I think we're just going to heal occasionally. Whenever any of my guys get too wounded. Oh. I'm going to swap these two, and then I'm going to use Impulse to just kill that one. There's really no reason for me to worry about this over much. And then I attack first. Okay, Mourn. Whenever anyone died in the previous turn, I think I'm just going to go for Shield 5. So now I can go study, and I can actually upgrade one of these characters. Ally attack weak 6. So, yeah, we're going to buff Nariel. Go here. So instead of weak 6, let's do Impulse 6. Do I want to do that? It's a little silly, but effectively, anytime they're in combat and an ally attacks, they shoot whoever the enemy is for 12 damage. Let's see if we draw him. We did not. Okay. Ooh. Holy faith loss. Mug. Oh, that's not a problem. Only be blocked by creatures with higher HP. Uh-oh. So I can also draw cards. It would cost me some despair. No cheating allowed. I thought I could draw cards. Well. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to get this guy out. That's fine. Okay, so watch how this works. So now we attack, which triggers both of those. We just instantly kill the other dude. Unfortunately, this can only target the opponent, so we're kind of just reliant on this guy fighting. Or we could swap him over and just have Nariel do it. Because Nariel is chunky. And does a lot more damage than the creature. Card discarded. Mug. Steals gold from... Ooh. Reinforced shield. Reduces incoming physical damage by 90%. So, Mug is tempting, but we generally get enough money. This one's amazing. It means going for a heavy shield build is good. Go to the Altar of Tears. Let's go... Fighting would be good. I think I'm going to go here. We can sacrifice some things. Let's get rid of this creature. They're garbage anyway. That gets me some faith. Then we can also study. Can't upgrade him. We have to be in Chapter 2 to be able to do that. That gets us a fourth slot. But we can go for this guy. Okay, and then Unknown, which is a shop. Okay, so I can sell a card if I want to, which is frankly tempting. We've got these empty spells that I don't want, that aren't that useful. So I'll get rid of one of those. So I don't have much money, so we can't buy much. Parasite 9%, deals damage equal to current value, doubles value every turn. Whoa, that's really good and is too expensive for me. We're just going to buy 3 Lacrima. So whenever enemies are buffed... so now we have enemy buffed, shield 5, shield 5. Okay, so some of these are pretty good. I think I'm just going to give this guy reinforced shield. Yeah, purple are passives. Let's see, and there's nothing else I can do there. So we can sacrifice again, we can get treasure, or we can go Altar of Tears in 2 fights. Sacrifice lets me get rid of things, calm my deck down. Really tempting. It does mean I don't get as much money, but that's okay. Treasure gets that for me. And, okay, Mourn or Turn Begin Exhume. So we want to put Nariel there, and we'll just put the creature there. This way, this guy gets absolutely womboed really fast. I think I can swap them. And be fine. I guess I'll heal that creature. Yeah, these enemies do a little bit more damage. Okay, we have a random reanimated enemy. But I don't think they're getting... Oh, we know. Are they going to be able to beat Nariel? Not 3 turns. Nariel attacks first. I'm trying to keep my despair usage to a minimum. Okay, targets the leftmost enemy. Lament. Whenever this or any other creature dies. I think I'm going to go for leftmost enemy. That has some benefits. So we can go to a shop. I have 199, so I could buy something. Or we could go... Well, okay. Do I want to study and boost another creature? Tempting. Because I should probably boost at least this one. Even if it's not amazingly good. Or actually this one. This one's slightly better. Because I still have some spells. I think we're going to go here. I'm going to sacrifice the last creature. Oh, which gives reduces our despair. Good to know. So we can buy this. Requires trigger. I mean, I guess I'll grab that one. I was hoping that would give me treasure, but alas. So, shield, draw a card. Yeah, these are all T3s. Draw a card, shield 5, discard a card. I think I'd just go for the Lacrima pack. Ally buff, shield 5. Okay, we got some options. Oh, ally debuffed. Okay, let's do enemy buffed. Poison the leftmost enemy. So the reason why I'm going to do that is this way I can use this creature. If you notice in some of the fights where we only have one enemy left, we actually can't do too much. Oh. Or alternatively, instead of that, I'm going to swap these. But I think I'm going to do poison 6 instead. So whenever an ally attack, this adds 6 poison to the leftmost enemy. That way, when we're out of combat, yeah, when we are in combat, probably Yahoil, or however you pronounce that, whenever he attacks This one will then poison whoever's left. That should work, I hope. Okay, don't think we want to buy anything else. I'm trying to be limited. So, elite fights are great. I think we're going to go for an elite fight. Let's see what the unknown is. Ah. Choose a card to upgrade. I have just enough money. I guess we upgrade this sucker? Otherwise, I could upgrade a spell, which actually is really tempting. Let's go for that, just because that gives us some options. It lets us do, like, shield 5 as well. Okay, elite fight, and then rest. Okay, ally buffed, doomed. Kills creature when its value okay, so this guy needs to die. Oh, but none of them are applying buffs, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Who does the most amount of damage? This one. Then unfortunately I'm gonna have to just weaken that one. There we go. Do we go for that? I mean, I don't really have much of a choice. Let's just apply like a gazillion shield to them. Shield 12. Yeah, stack halves when hits. Okay, so now we can swap Nariel. Yahoil can take it, and whenever an ally attacks, they'll poison the leftmost enemy, which should be good. This guy's looking fine. I don't have to play any other cards. Yeah, this ally attack poisons situation is great. What is this one? Charm. Affected creature switches allegiance and attacks a random adjacent ally creatures. But only a 9% chance to activate, which is tricky. I think I'm actually going to go for regen. So spell played, reduce despair by 1, cooldown of 2. Enemy death, gain gold. Turn past. So every other turn, playing a spell reduces my despair. Tempting. I think I'm going to go for enemy death, gain gold, and let's just rest. So we can gain faith, reduce despair, or gain blockade. Let's just reduce my despair. My faith's been looking fine. So bloodied, exhume. Okay. So they're not a big fighter. Oh, and repeat. Well, I guess I'm going to have to just do this. I'm going to put the shield on the creature. Swap them. We're going to put Yahoil there. Give him a shit ton of shield. Okay. So Yahoil takes almost no damage from this guy. We can just wait. This boss doesn't seem to do anything. It exhumes. It would revive allies. However, as far as I can tell, oh, there are enemies in the graveyard. So that is something we do need to worry about. So in that case, I'm actually going to preempt. Yeah, there they go. Luckily, the boss is kind of toast. Okay, do we want to do anything? No, I think not. Okay, boss is now toast. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah, that shield bonus is huge. Give him a little bit more. Yeah, I'm really digging the ally attack, poison the leftmost enemy thing. I don't think it's the most amazing ever, but it's got some huge bonuses. Okay, newest enemy. Let me think. So I could use this trigger. Charm is interesting. I think I'm going to go for newest enemy. Exhumation. Whenever creature gets exhumed from any graveyard, do magic damage and inflicts vulnerable. Visit shop, gain 60 gold, or creature sacrificed, gain 3 lacrima. Little late on transmute. I wonder if I can actually modify these. No, it doesn't look like it. That'd be really cool if I could. So the 60 extra gold is good, but we already have a bonus that's giving me 4 gold for every enemy death. I think I'm going to go for transmute, even though I don't have a whole lot of creatures to sacrifice here. Oh, cleared all my despair, beating the boss too. Okay, so I think we want to go down. The treasure would be nice. Dang. Oh, increase max despair, increase max faith. Upgrade a card. Upgrading a card is tempting, but I usually don't get to do this. So let's increase my max despair. Okay. Turn passed. Oh, when you played no cards during your previous turn. Oy. Okay. I'm just going to put these two down. They do 14 damage. And all we have to do is cast one spell every turn. How is he just taking no damage? Oh, Reinforced Shield just always does it. Oh, shit. So he doesn't even need shield. He's just uber tanky. Oh, that's convenient. So I could swap out Nariel. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. Cost me a little bit, but Nariel actually gives us power. There we go. Curse triggered. Ain't gonna happen. Not today, anyway. God, this guy's a monster. We'll have to change his trigger mechanism to be something different, because him shielding himself is completely meaningless. Favor 7. Bestows a random buff. Sure. Okay. So this is whenever healed. Any buff, ally attack. Yeah. Okay, and then the other one is I'm going to swap heal for regeneration. There we go. Yeah, I need some better triggers. But we're not so lucky. All right, here we go. Creature played XL 19%. Wait, I think we're good. These guys are gonna hurt though. So the problem is... Missed. Okay, good. That's all we need to care about. Then I'm gonna give them regen. Because if we're lucky, the regen will sustain. Okay, they have shield, they're not gonna die. At least not currently. Heal up. Yeah, so heal and Warcry. So whenever, as long as this guy has regen, which pretty much stays on for forever, they just stack buffs endlessly. I think I might try and aim that at allies if I get the chance. But yeah, that's insanely good. Enemy attack. Yes. Okay, so we could sacrifice Study and Unknown. Because, like, yeah. Let's go for the sacrifice. We got some things to sacrifice. So it is... probably just this guy. It gets me 3 Lacrima. We can upgrade somebody. 45 and 18, 44 and 18. And yeah, while I could keep buffing these spells, which is actually mildly tempting, I think I'm going to go for this one. Okay, obliterate. Creatures killed by physical damage of this creature get exiled. Card revealed. Clear buffs. Impulse 5. Enemy attack. So let's do enemy attack, favor 9. Let's see. And I could clear enemy buffs. Tempting. I could also just switch it, so instead of favor... No. Well, I don't know, because this guy is functionally immortal because of reinforced shield. I could switch it so that this is a target's enemy situation. I'm gonna swap that. We need to figure out what this guy's deal is. Probably better to do poison over that. Because, yeah, I could just do 5 damage to the enemy whenever they attack me. I could do poison to the enemy whenever they attack me. Unfortunately, I don't have any good damage buffs at the moment. So that's tricky. Because I want to keep the regen here. I guess I'll put the poison here, because they're always going to be up against a boss, and we'll just give them the impulse for the time being. Get me some treasure. So, here and rest, or sacrifice and study. Not the best, but it's still. Deck with 5 cards, which is obviously a little risky. Okay, upgrade that one. They're currently set to poison 7. I'm actually going to move it over here. So now they will poison 13. And yeah, I'll probably just do impulse 5 whenever enemy attacks. Oh, because that's whenever any enemy attacks. That's nutty. Okay. So Faith Loss weak, Spell Played Incinerate 14. So we need to take out Morax quickly. Didn't hit me. Okay. Oh, creatures are different from spells. End turn. Okay, so that guy just killed himself because Yahoil is absurd. Toss regen at them. Actually, why would I do that? Move Yahoil over there. Perfect. And they get toasted. As a good fight. Creature played. Let's go for poison. Go for here. Altar of Tears is awesome. It lets you merge 2 things together. Let's see. So we did get the poison 7. We have a... Oh no, that's a poison 4 and a poison 5. I'm going to keep those off. Because yeah, what happens if I do that? Spell Played. Lament. Yeah, so we could change the trigger conditions. Eternal. Whenever this creature dies, it returns to your deck. So that's pretty good. Gold excess. Excess damage into gold. Pretty good. Golden blockade. Blocked gold. No. First blood. Leftmost enemy. All allies. So this would target all allies of this creature. This is actually really tempting. Because I'd like to go for poison. But I think I'm going to go for this. Because I'm going to get rid of the Impulse 7. We're instead going to have it be whenever any enemy attack, it does a 5 stacks of a random buff to all of my allies. Which should be insane. And also I can just have these stacked here. It'd be nice to have more poison, but that should be good. Okay, we have a shop. I do have an insane amount of gold. Gain gold. Slightly tempting. I could sell something. Yeah, we could also get a higher tier creature if we wanted to. I think I'm going to be silly by the Lacrima pack. Ally buffed. The gain gold spell is really tempting. Let's just sell that one. Okay. So, I'm going to switch this instead of healed. Ally buffed. Gain gold. And just Stoneskin 7. We want this guy to be kind of tanky. Let's go heal a ton. Probably. So, yeah, this is regen and shield. Buffs allies, and then this should trigger this a bunch of times, getting me a bunch of gold. Honestly, we might want to see if we can get another ally buffed. Okay, actually, I'm going to switch these. Because we're going to be buffing a lot, I think. That should be good. We don't have enough money for anything else, nor do we want to. Magic Hand. When you draw 5 spell cards in one turn. Oh, that's interesting. I have not seen that trigger before. I really like this game. It's weird. Okay, damage taken Warcry. Adds its current value to the creature's attack. Reduced by 1 every turn. So that's tricky. Yahoil. Okay, should be fine. Or actually, do we want to swap these? I think so. And in the interest of risk management, we're going to give them shield. Well, that scaled like crazy. Let's see. This was not a risk. I guess poison doesn't count as a debuff? Well, that's awesome. Yeah, so whenever any enemy attacks, period, it triggers Yahoil, which then triggers all of the other things. Attack. Whenever this creature attacks, that's okay. I think we'll just go for the poison 8. Oh, we have Exile. Be interesting, but I don't think I want it. Okay, poison 6. There we go. So over an ally is buffed. Poison the shit out of the leftmost enemy, whatever it is. Alright, going shopping. Gain gold and regen. That's better gold gain. Poison, draw a card. Can't do anything. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think I have enough money for any of this stuff. So we'll make do without. Okay, enemy attack, impulse 8, ally death, levitation 4. Well, I don't think we have too much of a choice on that one. But it won't take too long and we get our faith back. Yeah, so they're levitating now. I take some damage, but they're poisoned to heck and back again. Swap them, and they're toast. Shielded, weak, draw a card. Shielded is kind of interesting. Unfortunately, we don't really need draw at all. So sleep 4. Attack, ooh, poison, shield, and quake. So that's a little spicy. Luckily, we pretty much have nothing to worry about. Oh, because buffs even trigger from my spells. Okay, have not taken too much damage. They took a little. Yeah, luckily, This is a system that kind of sustains itself with limited... Ooh. Resist 7. Protection against exile, fracture, tempting. I think I'm going to go for enemy attack. So maybe it's not that helpful. Okay, first turn, Warcry, shield, regen, all allies. Rage, lament. Whenever this or any other creature dies, and Gold Rush. Okay. I'm just going to give them that. So unfortunately the boss is completely immune to my effects, but that's okay. Ow. Took more damage from that than I'd like to. Okay. Oh, and it's only ally buffed. And the boss is completely shielded. How much? They have 189 poison. How are they not just dead? Hit him with that. How much poison do they have? 16. Which is tricky, and there's not much I can do about it. Let's just go for the buffs, see if I can clear them quickly. Now, unfortunately, I don't know how many stacks there are here. And it's this one that is exhuming. Yeah, we might trigger a curse here. I don't know why its Warcry is scaling up so hard. Let's see. How much regen and shield? I actually don't have much. So I'm just going to have to keep doing that and just hoping I can kill this guy. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna swap these guys here. Because now it no longer matters if this guy dies. Actually, the boss is toast too. Because we're buffed as hell. There. The Resurrector is gone, and we no longer have any fears. We were one shy on that despair. I'm so glad I raised that maximum. So Lament, leftmost ally. Or just Mug. Leftmost ally. So first turn, resist 3 all allies. First turn, poison 15 all enemies. Enemy debuffed. Poison 10. I think we want to go for Macabre ++. Does mean I should figure something out for that. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to rest. Reduce despair. And study. Okay, I think I'm going to buff Nariel. More than anything else. Because I want to do just some kind of debuff. Might be weaken. Okay, there we go. Because I could do more poison, but I think we'll apply week 5 as well. Or, well, week 8. And I cannot wait until I can upgrade him just for even more ally bonuses. Would it just be shield or regen? Giving everybody regen is going to be super helpful. Ooh, elite fight. Okay, provoked poison. That's gonna hurt. I might actually want to do clear debuffs for Yahoil, actually. Because debuffs are hurting me pretty bad. Card play, discard card. Alright. Okay, so we lose a little bit of faith for that. Not my favorite. But I think we're good. Heal, charm, fracture, clear buffs, impulse. I think I'm just gonna try and heal up. Perfect. Yeah, we might want to rest a couple times to keep our despair down. But we're kind of managing this. Damn, there's a lot of enemies. We can actually just wait here. Okay, then we can just swap these two over. Surprisingly, this guy's getting hit a bunch. Yeah, I think part of it is... Let's see. Are we good? Yeah. Creature play, draw a card, Golden Barricade. I'm actually going to grab Golden Barricade at this point. Faith loss, weak to all enemies. Magic hand. When you draw 5 spell cards in one turn, or spell kill. None of these are good. Yeah, the problem is I don't have spell kill. When you draw 5 spell cards in one turn. I guess I'm going to go for that, just because I could potentially start getting that many. Let's go here, study, boost him. Okay. Oh, it's clear buffs. I do not have clear debuffs. Well, it's okay. We're going to give regeneration to them. And... I don't know. Let's do heal and shield on that one. Okay, Altar of Tears. Lets me do some interesting things. If I do clear buffs with a positive... So that just changes its value. Which actually is very good. Because I could swap for one of these and see if I can get something interesting. I think a purple might be the way to go. Increase attack by total gold gained this turn. Oh, that's actually really good. Favor is nice, but I do gain a lot of gold. I could use that to hyper boost damage. The question is, does it keep it? I think I'm going to try it. Okay, let's get rid of that. And go for Gold Rush. The only problem is the creature is pretty weak. Okay, ally attack doomed. Well, I'm going to put them there. There, creature. Yeah, because we do not want to have to worry about doomed triggering. Looks like stats-wise we're doing amazing. Okay, they're at 52 attacks. Ah, Gold Rush does go back down. Clear debuffs. Okay, so we're going to put regen back on this one. And we're going to do clear debuffs here. That way, we just don't have to worry about debuffs hitting me at all. Okay, let's go down this direction. Treasure chest, unknown. Yes, more of this. So, I think in this point, let's boost favor. Because it's favor 7, I could do clear buffs 9. That's the highest I've got. Leftmost ally. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Favor 15. So now that's 9 stacks of a buff to all allies. Okay, enemy attack, gust 10, weak 10, shield 10, stone skin, stone skin. I can work with that. Let's see. I guess Ahoil, Nariel, that. Yeah, so we are getting the enemy debuff. Apply poison to, like, all of them. Okay, so how many buffs do they have? Looks like it's just regeneration and resist, but hey, I'm not going to complain about those. Swap these. Swap these. And call it good enough? Because yeah, we're giving them a ton of stone skin, but it just doesn't matter. Ooh, stone skin is good. Okay, don't care for battles, really. Let's see. Big spell. Fracture. So, it's tempting to buy the creature, the 5-cost creature, if only because it's got a shit ton of slots. I think I will. Because we might not be able to buff this one. Okay. Got the Lacrima pack. And do we buy the 2 spells? I think so. Let's modify some things. So they have heal and fracture, which is actually really good. Okay. Oh, I did get rid of the target enemy, newest enemy thing, because fracturing them would actually potentially wreck their abilities. Which makes this guy extremely good. Yeah, shielded, healed, or shielded, healed, eh. Okay, let's go with enemy attack. Got stone skin 11. Swap them. Well, we do actually have another option. Let's do that. So whenever allies are buffed, we have a roughly 35% chance to fracture the heck out of the leftmost ally. The main point on this is if I can completely lock them down, no enemy can hurt me. Yeah, that should be okay. Not the best, but okay. So enemy attack, just heal and stone skin. Just keep you alive. If we can, get a treasure chest and a fight. Ally buffed void. Lament Warcry 36. Redraw. That was pretty terrible. Okay. Yeah, so that's how this creature has been staying alive. And yes, we've fractured the hell out of them. Oh, the only problem is the leftmost enemy. It will not pick a new one. So I think what I should actually do is mix and match. Well, we're fine. And if I can get a better target option, that'd be good. Snag that. Okay. Let's go here. Because I could sacrifice that something that could be kind of nice. I could study maybe boost a dude further. But this would let me potentially change my targeting. Let's see, whenever buffed. Future played, but that just changes. Okay, newest enemy. Leftmost ally. In. Glass cannon. Triples attack, reduces max of EE. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to check. All allies is kind of good. Newest enemy is probably the trick. Oh, we can actually just go up and down. Reinforced shield is also tempting. But I don't think we need it. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is split them. We don't need the stone skin 14. So, ally buffed, fracture, leftmost enemy. Fracture, newest enemy. If we're lucky, that gets rid of everything. With luck, they do not aim at the same enemy, is the main one. And that's all I can hope for. Okay, so let's give this one big boost. Actually, make that big boost. Heal regen. Poison. They're buffs, actually. There we go. Yeah, so we never did get the 5 spells. Well, actually we could. Go here. Oh. Upgrade Lacrima. Favor 9 plus 10. No, I think we're just going to reduce Despair. Now this one does have Exhume, which is good, but we can't afford it. I'm just going to pick that one up. I might not have enough creatures for this, actually. Didn't think about this potential problem. That is okay. This is gonna hurt, though. Oh, that spell is crap, actually. Okay. So, yeah, it turns out you need to have 5 units. I mean, if we're lucky, we insta-give one of these guys. Okay, move them there. So far, so good. And that was the Exhume. I might be able to just kill this guy. Nope. Tanked it. Okay, I'm gonna swap these two. I'm gonna give them the stone skin buff. And I'm gonna give him that buff. We might get some despair here, but I don't care. Could clear some buffs. I don't think I can get rid of their immunity. Nope. Yeah, so they're dooming the heck out of me, but it's not actually a problem. Okay. Is anybody in any immediate danger? Nope. There's the one reanimated enemy. Yeah, so they are dooming me, but I think I'm clearing it. Yeah, none of my guys have doom on them. So the clear debuff 7 is exactly what I was hoping for. Unfortunately, Fracture didn't work out as well as I was hoping for. However, that freaking run was amazing. And I will keep in mind that I need 5 units for the end of every run. Sneak attack plus, creature shifted, ambush 2. Okay. Neat. I could also play endless mode. I don't feel like it. Not really. But yeah, what a neat roguelike deck builder. I think the one thing I would say is I wish some of the creatures had a little bit more unique flavor, like a passive effect that they always have. Easy example of this is I played a game called Holder of Place recently. You can add modifiers to units in the same way as this one, though not nearly as deep. But every creature still has one intrinsic power. And I wish this had that, just so there's a little bit more of a reason to be like looking for creatures. For the most part, I was just looking for them as like literally holders of stones. And I didn't really care what creature it was. And that made them feel just a little less distinct, a little less meaningful. And so, like, if this ever gets an update, I'd love to see one that adds, you know, just a handful of creatures that have a fun intrinsic power. Like, inverts all buffs gained and hits enemies with them or something like that. Like, a creature with that power then changes the whole idea of how do you work with this creature, because now you can't buff it anymore, but you can use it to kind of spitfire a whole bunch of debuffs at enemies. And maybe that's good, maybe that's not, I have no idea. You can also have other creatures where their health is literally just gold, and how much money you have, and I don't know. There's a lot of things that you could do with that, but I think that would actually make this just a little bit spicier, even though this is one of the most customizable and upgradable games I've seen in a while, and I really, really like that. I loved all the combinations. I loved the fact that you can mush orbs together and get unique combinations. I loved the fact that it could kind of change trigger conditions and abilities and all sorts of stuff. And it seems like there's a lot that I haven't seen yet. Okay, we've seen most of the orbs, kind of. Or not. Also, repeat sounds insane. Many of these sound quite ridiculous, and I look forward to trying them out. But for now, at least, I might as well mention that Faith and Despair is available on Steam. It's been out for, I guess a couple of weeks now. Yeah, it came out in early November. I just was busy at the time. And it's $12, which I think is a very fair price for one of the more unique roguelike deck builders I've played in a while. I seriously hope they take the lessons learned from this game and apply it to, like, even further products. Because can you imagine this level of customization in, like, I don't know, well, I mean, really anything, but like Bullet Heavens would also be really cool, or Auto Battlers. And yeah, I don't know, I thought it was fun, and I'm looking forward to playing more at some point. I think this is going to be one of those games that I put on my, like, hey, I don't have anything going on, you know, the Steam Summer sale's going on and I don't have anything better to play. Let's do an episode of Faith and Despair, and I think that'll just be the very occasional video that I make on this game. But for now, at least, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.